The problem isn't how many of us are in the world, but what kind of world we are building. This is the problem, not the children, but the selfishness, which creates injustices and structures of sin.
Global fertility rates are declining, affecting even predominantly Catholic countries, which historically maintained higher birth rates. This trend threatens to reduce populations below sustainable replacement levels. To counter this demographic decline, it's vital to invest in younger generations. This was the focus of the fourth Stati Generali della Natalità, General States of Natality, themed Being There, More Youth, More Future. The event, held on May the 9th and 10th at the Auditorium della Conciliazione in Rome, highlighted the importance of prioritizing youth to ensure a balanced future.
I'm glad to be with you again, because as you know, the theme of birth rates is very close to my heart. Indeed, every child's birth reminds us that God trusts humanity.
In Italy, the number of individuals aged 15 to 49, the fertile age group, has fallen sharply to 11.5 million from nearly 14 million in 2011. Additionally, over two-thirds of Italians aged 18 to 34 still live with their parents, compared to half across the rest of Europe. Furthermore, 8 out of 10 couples face challenges that hinder their plans to start a family.
The birth rate is the first indicator of a people's hope. Without children and youth, a country loses its desire for the future. In Italy, for example, the current average age is 47 years.
The sharp decrease in birth rates in Italy reflects a trend seen across Europe. Human Life International convened a meeting in Rome with its European regional directors to discuss shared strategies and issues.
We've lost a sense of how to speak a common language. What is marriage? What is the beauty of children? So today people think of children as, a burden, a difficulty, a financial concern, but that's not how we approach this wonderful gift of family life.
While fertility rates in many developing countries, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa, continue to rise, global fertility has been declining for decades in industrialized nations with higher living standards.
The battle, the culture wars are enormous in Ireland, and we have seen plunging birth rates, increased abortion rates, marriage breakups through divorce, and now a big push for euthanasia. And in many ways, it's a manifestation of how Ireland, as most of the world, is slowly turning away from God, the source of all life.
Many of the world's most developed countries are well below the replacement rate of fertility, generally about 2.1 births per woman over her lifetime, needed to keep a population stable, according to data gathered by the World Bank. The sad trend in many of the European countries is divorce and loss of a stable father figure.
Many children were brought up without fathers, and our society is still now without strong, good fathers. And this is one of problems. And second problem is also economical, because difference between economy and life standards in our region and West North Europe is very big, and this makes this emigration.
The trend of young people moving due to a lack of economic opportunities is a sad reality affecting many countries, with Croatia being just one example.
What I also want to say that one of the problems is also the demographic picture. Young people don't see the future in our country.
Catholic populations have for years been associated with high fertility rates, owing in part to the Church's forbiddance of artificial contraception and its long-held teaching that children are, in the words of the Second Vatican Council, the supreme gift of marriage.